At the time following college, I was around my church friends a lot, and there happened to be a couple who were foster parents. And I just remember watching them week in and week out, and my heart was just drawn towards them, drawn towards the ministry that they were in. And I always desired that for myself. I made myself available and I asked to get certified. It was a pretty lengthy process. It almost took an entire year, if I can remember correctly. I'm just getting certified, doing home checks, background check, classes, and I walked outside, got in my car, saw that I was getting a call. I picked it up. It happened to be one of the reps for the locum agency, and she told me that they had a placement and asked me if I would be interested. They told me that they had drug addicted newborn twins, and it was the best yes. It was the start of motherhood for me, and we were eating dinner, and I remember just something feeling like a little off, and I was like, oh, that's kind of uncomfortable. And I remember my husband looking at me and he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I don't know, something just feels off, but I think I'm good. I went to bed. I woke up 2 hours later and labor hit me like a freight train. I fought against my body for the entirety of my labor, and that really complicated things. I hadn't packed my hospital bag, and I was 40 weeks and 4 days. And so I'm sitting there in labor trying to pack my hospital bag. It was just like a unique experience, having the weight of the world on your shoulders, but also like having the Lord right there to like support you and the world at the same time. And so she checks the heart rate. It was great. Goes to do the cervical exam. And then I remember just like thinking in that moment, like, no process. Like I'm still at a zero. And then she says to me, it's time for you to head to the hospital. And I was like, are you sure? And she's like, yes. She's like, you're pushing 7 centimeters and the baby is very low. I was like, wanted to cry in that moment. And so we jump in the car, and the whole way to the hospital, I was blasting country music. I was laughing. I was talking to my husband. Like, he even mentioned, like, this is completely different from your first birth. I just feel like I have such a variation of motherhood experiences. They all make me who I am today. The Lord has carried me through every season.